we are going to go off here to a testimonial, and she's going to share with you. Her name is Kristin Shricks. Okay, I hope I pronounced that correctly. And
You did, Tracy. Good job. I know it's the hardest last name ever.
that's okay. But she's been with Remon for a little over a year, being in the clean beauty industry for nearly a decade. So the fact that she is here with Remon says a lot. Her background is oncology healthcare, as well as having a master's degree in music. Oh my goodness, you are so talented. She still performs at events when time allows, between managing, growing her Remon business, and staying busy with her two daughters. That's a senior and a sophomore in high school. She's also a part-time stylist. Oh my goodness, the list goes on. And an image consultant in bridal pageant apparel, as well as a custom menswear. She and her husband of almost 24 years reside in Georgia, just outside Newman, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. So, Kristin, I can't wait to hear from you and share just a little bit about, a little bit of your testimonial here would be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yes, like Tracy said, I was in the clean beauty industry for a really long time. And last year had an opportunity and got introduced to Remon. And I was truly impressed. Literally within days of me using the product, I immediately noticed my skin was more hydrated. It felt more, and this is my esthetician's words, bouncy. Because it just improves that moisture barrier in your skin. And because Korean beauty is all about healing the skin from within, and because we use the technology of, I love this word, the nano liposomal technology. It's a big word, but what that means is just that the particles in our ingredients are small enough to actually go deeper into the skin. So they're really healing the skin from within. And that was a really important thing for me. And like Tracy said, it had to check a lot of boxes for me to, switch. And I had hundreds of clients that had been loyal to me for almost a decade. And when I had this opportunity to go into something new, it had to be something that was truly high performing, clean, safe. I wanted this to be an excellent product for men and women. Having my daughters were 14 and 16 when I jumped on board with Ramon. And what's interesting
What?
too is having teenagers. They are all about Korean skincare and they know like what a big thing it is. But I will say Korean
Oh,
skincare is not, it's not just trending. It is really taking over. Like Korean skincare has increased by almost 400% in Google searches. So that's huge. We are a global company. That was really exciting to me as well, because I had always wanted to help like mentor and coach people to, build successful businesses that one, they could be proud of, and two, that were really like a blessing and an impact on their families. I quit my full-time job in healthcare about 3 or 4 years into my previous company and began to work full time in this industry. And then, like Tracy said, I do have my master's in music. So I sing from time to time, and I wanted that flexibility to be able to do that, but to also be flexible for my growing girls, because I'm one that really believes that, hey, you only have your kids at home with you for, 18 years until they launch off into the world. So make it count. So that was really important to me. And so she's shared a picture, and I have my pouch here. So in my previous company, I'm not a huge influencer. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you can find me at Kristin Strix. I have less than 2,000 followers on Instagram. I am really a person to person builder. I love going out and having coffee with people. I love helping, hear what their dreams and visions and goals are for their business, and love helping them build from a grassroots level. I was in advocacy in my role in oncology healthcare. I was an advocate in my previous company, and I believe in advocating for products that are good, that are safe, and opportunities that are really impactful in others' lives. So one way I build my business is I have three of these. I call them my employees, and these are full size Rimon products. So this is the signature ritual. I just picked this up today from Now is a new client, because of course our products speak for themselves. So she fell in love with them, ordered the entire kit. So everything is full size in here except for the moisturizer. So also being in healthcare, I want everything to be really sanitary. So I just make them a little sample of the dermatology cream, which is our moisturizer. And as you can see, she emptied the jar. So it's a little glass jar. I wash these out, before I refill them to go out. And then I have this great little tip card with my name and my QR code. And then I have the full routine on the back. It has all the steps in it and everything that you do to, work through the line. And I leave it with them 2 or 3 nights. I think the other beautiful aspect of that is there's no pressure, and you're like, hey, no pressure, just want you to pamper yourself for a couple of nights, try the products. And if you were to start your business and do something similar to this, and you had 3 of these going, and they were rotating through every week, and you were picking it up every 2 to 3 days, you would find you'd have a really successful business really quickly. And not only successful, extremely loyal. I mean, what other company comes to you and says, hey, you want to try the products first and see what you think before you make an investment? So that's just one way. Not everybody's going to be able to build their business that way. Not everyone is going to build their business that way. And honestly, when you start using the products, your skin is going to be your billboard, and it's going to speak for itself how incredible these products really are. But just to say, this is an amazing company. Like I've been in the industry for 10 years. I continue to be so impressed. My skin continues to be impressed and keeps turning over. I just turned 48. So Tracy, I'm a little older than you. And, it's amazing how if you haven't seen a friend in a while and they see you and they're like, okay, wait, what are you doing? Are you getting Botox? Are you doing this? I'm like, nope, I'm just using this incredible Korean skincare that I partnered with last year. And I'm with you, Tracy. I love the hair care, love all the wellness products, excited to see new things coming in the new year. So all I would say is take the leap. If someone invited you tonight and they have asked you to join them in sharing Ramon, what have you got to lose? Literally nothing but having incredible skin, and just start talking about it. You never know where it's going to take you.